Pierre Poilievre's top strategist and ex-girlfriend Jenni Byrne is publicly attacking the last leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. And what horrible sin did he commit to deserve this? He was respectful to a Liberal. Seriously, this is where our partisan politics are at. Meanwhile, Poilievre is constantly accusing his opponents of dividing Canadians. Is literally every accusation from this due to confession, or just like most of them? So a little context here. Anita Anand is the former defense minister, but she's currently the Liberal transport minister. And she just announced that she isn't going to be running for re-election. So she's basically leaving politics, at least for now. Now, former Conservative leader Erin O'Toole had a really long career in the military. So he wrote a nice, respectful message recognizing her dedication to the file and basically saying, "I know you cared." And he wished her well. And this is literally all it took to set off Jenni Byrne, Poilievre's top strategist, who apparently takes signs of like kindness and empathy as some kind of personal affront. She responded to O'Toole saying, "For anyone unsure why Erin is no longer the leader of the Conservative Party," and then went on a rant about how Anita Anand supported DEI policies like name, rank, and pronouns and tampons in bathrooms. I want you guys to recognize how weird these are as things to yell about. Like, doing and adding these things literally hurts no one, but not doing them does hurt people. Like, genuinely, what does it take away from you that there are free tampons that exist in men and women's bathrooms? How does that hurt you or impact you? I'm genuinely asking. Because trans people aren't just gonna stop existing because we make the world hostile to them. Honestly, this is something that drives me so nuts, because these are the same people who yell about DEI and meritocracy nonstop. But you can't have a merit-based society if you make it harder for some people, because of things they can't change about themselves, to do basic stuff like go to the bathroom. So for Jenni here to turn around and attack her fellow conservative for being kind to someone because the person they were kind to implemented a thoughtful, respectful, tiny change that makes it easier for the most qualified people to serve in the military regardless of their background, that really shows your priorities, doesn't it? Like, you don't actually care about us having the best possible military if you're willing to specifically exclude people based on identity characteristics by making the workplace hostile to them. And what's wild is these same types and many others, including several folks in like media and op-ed sections, will turn around and say, we need less division in our politics. We have to take the temperature down across the board. But there's a clear attacker and victim here. Erin O'Toole should be able to congratulate a Liberal colleague and show basic respect. Trans people should be able to have workplaces that aren't actively hostile to them. The onus is on the people who are attacking basic human rights and kindness to stop doing that. The onus is not on the people being attacked to just take it. And personally, I think it's a massive red flag that Poilievre's top strategist, who has been described as, quote, a key architect of the conservative strategy in Poilievre's tenure, seems to think that thoughtfulness around the human rights of others and basic respect for political opponents and peers are disqualifying qualities for political leadership. Personally, that makes me, and I'm sure some conservatives even, scared for what Canada could look like with this team in charge. But let me know what you think.